Gilda Carle. Dr. Gilda, how are you? And what do we have on the table today?
Well, as you know, I always read comments. The stupid ones I ignore or even block if they're really stupid. But the ones that have real meat to them, I do want to hear from you guys who are talking to me and telling me about your experiences. And most of the experiences have to do with women. And I got this one note from one man who said, and let me read this. Um, Give me a moment. Now we'll have to hold this. Wait. Oh, one man wrote, I'm dangerously close to the end because it's only safe to suffer in silence. Now, I have been telling guys, please, the suicide rate is so high for men. Please, men, reach out to me or to somebody. There's always an 800 number if you're thinking about ending your life. Please, we know that the rates of male suicide in men, adult men, and in boys has been skyrocketing. There is always a better way. Don't suffer in silence, please. On my TikTok videos, a lot of men, of course, they're disguised. They're disguised as Zorro 123 or whatever their names are, but they're disguised so they don't end up with the repercussions. However, this is so crucial now that you reach out to somebody and not hold it in because eventually the cork will pop. And it usually pops when you least expect it, it's not with the person that you are aiming at, when you are most vulnerable and you are out of control and you're in a rage at the wrong place at the wrong time and the cork pops and you can never take that back. And all the things that you say, you can never retract. But if you do something horrible to yourself, then you can certainly not retract that. Therefore, this is what I recommend right off the bat. Write your feelings down on paper or computer or your cell phone, whatever. Write those words down. Take a breather. Walk away from that. Make make believe it's in a picture frame. Walk away from that. Don't look at it. Give it a few hours. I mean, if you're really tense and anxious, give it a few hours. Then return and look at those words. If you're thinking of offing yourself, look at those words. Think of the people who you would hurt. Think of what you would miss. Think of your children. Think of what this would do to improve the situation. And the answer is always nothing. So, the best, healthiest way to get around this, and I have worked with people who have suffered from PTSD, our veterans. I have worked with lots of people in this situation. And the best you can do is give yourself an opportunity for a new page on your chapter. Take the page, turn it over, give yourself a new page, and then write all the things that you're grateful for. All the things that happened this morning. You woke up. You can feel your fingers and your toes. Give yourself credit for all that you have achieved. But please, I never want again to hear a message what I had just read to you from anybody. It is not over. What is over is your suffering if you follow my steps, If you need additional help, please reach out. God bless you all.
It's just terrible, Dr. Gilda, what's happening. I mean,
It's getting worse, Neil. It's getting worse. Nobody is teaching our children coping skills. Nobody is teaching our kids what to do when you have hostility around you. I was in the UK delivering a speech I wrote and that was published in IEEE. That's the International Electronics and Electricians. I'm butchering their name, but it's the Cadillac of electronics and electricians, technicians, technology people. It's IEEE is very well known. Anyway, so I was invited to the UK to deliver what they had published in their whatever it was. I guess it was their magazine or their newsletter, and and it was all about how to deal with a hostile audience. Do we ever teach that in school? No. We have bullies. Schools are doing a horrible job of anti-bullying programs. And I had done some research into this because I was running anti-bullying programs at a time for kids in school. And they found that the anti-bullying programs made kids worse because they suddenly saw alternative ways that they could bully. So they picked up on those rather than changing things around. You are an educator. You
right.
know this.
Yeah,
They
no,
glom
yeah,
onto things, and these are wrong things.
right.
So they were spending, the school systems were spending millions of dollars on anti-bullying programs that made kids worse.
It's terrible.
And we're not teaching this.
Nope.
And that's why, as adults, I have to tell you all there is a way out of this. You feel miserable, there is a way out of this. You feel depressed, there is a way out of this. Understand, you are far better than that.
Okay. All right. DrGilda.com. Thank you. And that was special.